Hi everyone on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and football fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts about Week 6 and my picks for the 2021 NFL season. Check it out. Boy, what a crazy Week 6 we had. I mean, straight up, I went 11-3 overall. Now I'm 64-30. Against the spread, I went even money, 7-7. And I went 49-32 overall. And over and under was even my worst week of the week. It's probably 4-9-1. So I got a 45, 48, 51. So that's in my picks for my record this week. But what happened last week? Tom Brady and the Philadelphia Eagles. So what happened in that game? Tom Brady led most of the game, but Jalen Hurts almost had a comeback of his own on that one. But, it just fell short on a Thursday nighter. But problem with Jalen Hurts, he's doing it all, basically. I mean, I think Philadelphia needs to rally around him and probably get some little bit of help or something. I think that would help him out. So maybe we'll see on that one. And Miami and Jacksonville. Jacksonville got the first win, and everything else. Urban Meyer got his first win as an NFL head coach. And Trevor Lawrence got his first win as in the NFL, so it's pretty good for him in all places in London, so it's pretty cool. So, in Green Bay and Chicago, Aaron Rodgers doing the trash talk, beating the Chicago Bears, saying, I still own you. Still Aaron Rodgers. So, but, Cincinnati and Detroit, let's go on to that one. This is kind of like a bad time to be a Detroit Lions fan, and I'll tell you that one right now. So this is kind of like a bad situation they're in right now. So they could probably just tank it, just go along with it. So, but Cincinnati beating Detroit though, which was kind of what I thought. Go from there. Excuse me, it's early morning for me, so sorry. In Indianapolis and Houston, Indianapolis showed up when they needed to show up. In Houston, defensively, they never bothered to show up. That's pretty much what it was. In the LA Rams and the New York Giants, it's pretty much the same distance. Offensively and defensively, they just both showed up, and the New York Giants didn't have any answers. That's pretty much what really would happen to that. And the Chiefs and the Washington football team, it goes to show you that the Kansas City Chiefs are back, and they're back for good this time. So, hey, we'll see how it turns out for the most part for Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes came back as Patrick Mahomes again, so we'll see how that one turns out. And the Minnesota and Carolina, that was a wild finish in that game. I didn't expect it to go that big. So, anyway, else like that. So, hey, good for Minnesota to beating Carolina. So, I'm still questioning Carolina right now, because I was questioning, but not questioning before. Now I am now. Seems like they're a really good football team. So, we'll see how it turns out. In the LA Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Now that goes to show you that the LA Chargers are not what I thought they were going to be. So, and now Baltimore looks like they're probably one of the good teams in the NFL right now. So, it's pretty much to say that. Probably one of the top 3 teams in the NFL, possibly. So, we'll see how that one turns out. In that one, Arizona and Cleveland. Well, Arizona is still undefeated. They came out what they needed to do. That was really a good game to watch, but that was really a tough one. Denver and Vegas. Vegas got their first win since John Gruden's email scandal and everything else like that. And they finally put that to rest, so they're probably moving on from that. And of course, the Sunday Night Football game, Pittsburgh and Seattle. Ironically, I did not expect to be a close game as it was, but it was. But hey, the way I see it for that one, I think defensively that Seattle's coming around. I think they're gonna probably do something. And Geno Smith, he's probably gonna be helping out for a while. Maybe come back at least when Russell Wilson comes back and something like that. So we'll see how that turns out. And for the Monday Night Football game last night, that's possibly the pick of the year for me, because I actually picked Tennessee over Buffalo on that one. Took Tennessee plus 3.5, and basically this is pretty much what happened. So anyways, that being said, that being said, I think that was probably the pick of the week because if this was in Buffalo, I probably would have picked the other way around for that. But but other than that, Tennessee was in Tennessee. I just thought Tennessee was a better team at home, so I thought this was what I did. But come to say it, I mean that I didn't understand why that Buffalo didn't kick the field goal when it was like matter of seconds left instead of just going for it on 4th and 1 or something. That I didn't really understand it at all. I think that should have been a kick field goal, send it to overtime, and go from there. And Buffalo probably would have won the game. I thought that was a really, really dumb play from Josh Allen, for everything else from Buffalo like that. I really think that should have been, like, they should have kicked the field goal from that. But you can really tell that Josh Allen really slipped on that, on the play and everything else like that. I don't know if it would have worked if he didn't slip, so hold on just a minute. But I don't know, but I don't know. It's just me. But I just did not understand about that. I just questioned that to call. I would have just called for the field goal just to tie the game. Probably send it to overtime. Like the games went to overtime, like the Patriots game went to overtime, which that little that means it's just like end the season for the Patriots personally for that one. But I'm talking about Buffalo right now. So yeah, but I'm talking about Buffalo right now. But Sean McDermott, I don't know what he was thinking, and I don't know what where Josh Allen was thinking. But all I knew is like they should have just kicked the field goal. So that's all I should have thought of doing. But anyways, that's my thoughts for the week. Let's get on with my week 6 picks. I'm sorry, week 7 picks. Okay, before we get to my picks, we have a massive bye week 6 week. So we got Buffalo, Dallas, Jacksonville, LA Chargers, the Minnesota Vikings, the Pittsburgh Steelers, all on byes this week. So if you have any players on the team, like Adam Thielen from Minnesota, Kirk Cousins from Minnesota, Josh Allen from Buffalo, Bills defense, and Stephon Diggs from Buffalo, and Dallas, if you have like Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, and CeeDee Lamb, or on Jacksonville if you have Trevor Lawrence, or you got Pittsburgh Big Ben, or anyone else like that, just bench them this week because they won't be playing this week. So if you're on fantasy, if you have them, so just give you a heads up right now. Anyways, let's go on to my NFL picks this week. The Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos on Thursday night. So we're going to kick things off on that one, like the usual Thursday night games. So we're going to do that. So Cleveland and Denver, both teams got the win. Denver got the loss, but both Cleveland and Denver got a loss last week. And both of them really eager to win. So I think this is going to be a close game either way for Thursday night. It's probably one of the best Thursday night games of the week, probably. But I think it is in Cleveland, so I'm going to pick Cleveland and over Denver in this game. Consider it's going to be in Cleveland on the line, though. Cleveland's favored by 4 in this game. I'm going to take Denver plus 4 because I think it's going to be a close game. Over and under, it's 43. I'm going to go over 43 on that one. Green Bay and the Washington football team. So going into this game, Aaron Rodgers goes back home to Green Bay. Now he's going to face the Washington football team, he's very confident about what he did last week. So I think that confidence going to go right to him right now. And he's going to beat out the Washington football team. So I'm going to take the Washington football team over the Green Bay Packers in this game. On the line now, Green Bay's favored by 9 in this game. I'm going to take Green Bay minus 9. Over and under, it's 50. I'm going to go over 50. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. This is going to probably be a shootout game. I'm going to be looking forward to that. Ryan Tannehill and Patrick Mahomes are going to probably go throwing yards in that game. You're going to probably see no defense on the field at all that game. So this is kind of what I expected. There's going to be a lot of offense in this one. I expected that, But the only difference is I really think it's going to be going down to Derrick Henry. If he's going to step up to the plate, Derrick Henry has a shot at beating Kansas City. So, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Kansas City is going to be too good of an offense to rally on that. So I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs over the Tennessee Titans in this game. On the line now, Kansas City is favored by 4.5 in this game. I'm going to take Tennessee plus 4.5 because Tennessee could win this game, so you never know. Over and under is 56. I'm going to go over 56. the Atlanta Falcons and the Miami Dolphins. So this is a game I expect the Dolphins will probably going to be a little tired from that the traveling to London and all that, you know. So I kind of expect that they're going to be a little oozy on the trip and stuff like that. So, anyways, I still think Atlanta is going to win this game outright. So even though it's in Miami, but Miami still have a lot of injury problems right now. So I'm going to take Atlanta over Miami in this game. On the line though, Atlanta's favored by 2 in this game. I'm going to take Atlanta -2. Over and under, it's 47. I'm going to go under 47 because I'm not really too sure about Miami's offense right now. My New England Patriots are the New York Jets. Now, if we're going to get a game at home this year, this game is it. You know, even though my Patriots, they got really screwed on that face mask penalty in overtime. But as new as we get the ball back to Dallas, that game was pretty much over. Dallas is like too good of a team right now, and it just shows it that way. And you can tell right now that Dak Prescott's going to win comeback player of the year. So no doubt about that one. But anyways, for the Patriots right now, they're struggling at home. Ever since that game in 2019 against Dallas, they were 6-10 at home, and it's not really good. And their homestand is not the best right now. So it's just like they need to get that momentum back on the track on that to win at home. And if you're gonna do that, this game is it. So sorry about Zach Wilson and everyone else on the New York Jets, but you're gonna lose to the Patriots on a very, very upset Bill Belichick, and you don't want that's the last thing you want. So I'm gonna take my New England Patriots over the New York Jets in this game in New England. On the line though, New England's rated by 7 in this game. I'm gonna take New England -7. Over and under, it's 43. I'm gonna go under 43. The Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants in this game. The Carolina Panthers are going into this game on a very tough loss against Minnesota. And I think they want to take that out on the New York Giants, and that's just the perfect team to do it. As for the New York Giants, they have no questions whatsoever. They need coaching help right now. Basically it. So I'm going to take Carolina over the New York Giants in this game. On the line now, Carolina's favored by 2.5 in this game. I'm going to take Carolina -2.5. Over and under, it's 44. I'm going to go under 44. The Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, this is a game that for Baltimore, this is a neat team to win. They need to beat out this team for Cincinnati. Just say they're on top of the AFC North. But beating LA Chargers for Baltimore was a big plus for Baltimore. So they needed to get this win too, just to stay on top of the division standings. So I think Baltimore's going to take that over Cincinnati. Sorry, Joe Burrow. You're a great quarterback, but as long as the Ravens defense is in there, really hard to bet against. So I'm going to take Baltimore over the Cincinnati Bengals in this game. On the line now, since Baltimore's favored by 6 in this game, I'm going to take Cincinnati +6.5. So this could be a close game because Cincinnati could upset them. Over and under is 48. I'm going to go over 48. The Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now this is a game I expected to be a little bit closer than I expected in this one. It's probably a sleeper game, I think. So I think I'm going to see something with that. But anyways, I think for Jalen Hurts, this is too much to handle for Vegas. They probably want to move on from the John Gruden thing, and they look like they really want to do that. So I'm going to take the Las Vegas Raiders at home against the Philadelphia Eagles in this game. On the line, though, Vegas is favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Vegas -3. Over and under, it's 48. I'm going to go over 48. The LA Rams and the Detroit Lions. If you're the Detroit Lions right now, just go for the number 1 draft pick and just say hell with everyone else. So that's what I'm going to say right now. If you're the Detroit Lions fans, I'm sorry, Half Moon Picks. If you're watching this, I'm sorry to say that. So I'm going to take the LA Rams over the Detroit Lions in this game. On the line, though, the LA Rams are favored by 15.5 in this game. I'm taking the Detroit plus 15.5 because I think they may get a garbage time or two in there. Over and under, it's 50. I'm going to go under 50. Let me see here. Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans in this game. Now, this is another big money line on this one. I'll get to that in a bit. So for Arizona, though, they're probably one of the top teams in the NFL right now. They're probably going to be the top of the top right now. So everyone's talking about how Dallas is a good team, Baltimore, Buffalo, but they're all sleeping on Arizona right now. So I really think Arizona needs to get more attention for that. So, and I think Arizona's going to knock on the door and like, you forgot about us. So anyways, I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals over the Houston Texans in this game. On the line, though, the Arizona Cardinals are favored by 17 in this game. I'm going to take Houston plus 17 because it's going to be really closer than I expected. So I think, and besides, I think Houston's going to make a touchdown or two. Yeah, so, excuse me. So I just got up and I'm just like, whoa. So I'm going to take Houston plus 17. Overnight is 48. I might go under 48. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. And Tom Brady, look, he's probably going to say it, and it's in Tampa Bay. So Tom Brady going to look for another win right now from a Thursday night, from a long week. So and when it comes to long weeks, Tom Brady's really good. So I'm going to take the Bucs over the Chicago Bears in this game. On the line, though, the Bucs are favored by 13 in this game. I'm going to take the Chicago plus 13 because I think Justin Fields might take a touchdown or two from Tampa Bay's defense. So over and under, it's 48. I'm going to go over 48. Sunday Night Football, the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. So I think this is a game I'm going to expect to see Jimmy Garoppolo step up to the plate when he needs to because he's been really disappointing so far. That defense is really good for San Francisco right now. So I really think this is going to be a game that San Francisco needs to win to keep on the wild card spot. So if they want to win, they got to beat Indianapolis in this game. So I'm going to take San Francisco over Indianapolis in this game. On the line, though, San Francisco's favored by 4 in this game. I'm going to take Indianapolis plus 4. Over and under, it's 44. I might go over 44 in this game. Monday Night Football, the New Orleans Saints at home against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, this is another primetime game for Seattle. Another game for Geno Smith to shine and everything else like that. So, anyway, this could be a really good one to watch. But if you're, the Saints right now, you just gotta be like, okay, let's go on defense right now. Yeah, so we gotta really take care of that right now. So they gotta really do what they need to do. So, anyways, I think for this game, I expect for Jameis Winston just to be on the plate on the most part. I think Jameis Winston's doing pretty good. Really not that bad of a job for the New Orleans Saints. So I think he's doing really, really good for them. But Jameis Winston, all he had to do was just get out of Tampa Bay, though. And he found a home in the New Orleans Saints. And he's doing pretty good so far. So he's not really doing that bad at all. So I think for my case scenario, I think for the Saints right now, just give me a little patience for Jameis Winston and probably just go from there. So even though they're 3-2 right now, and I do believe though, yeah. But I was just gonna say this is I was just gonna say I really forgot. So I was gonna say this is the first Monday Night Football game since Drew Brees retired. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. But if you're Jameis Winston though, just do what you need to do, and you'll be just fine, But if from my case scenario, if I'm Sean Payton, the New Orleans Saints, just be a little patient, and you'll be just fine. So, anyways, for Jameis Winston, I'm gonna. For the Saints, I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints at home against the Seattle Seahawks in this game because I think they're going to probably do some damage. On the line, though, New Orleans favored by 3.5 in this game. It's pretty fair. I think I'm going to take New Orleans minus 3.5. Over and under, it's 43. I'm going to go under 43. All right, shout-outs this week. It's my good friend Robert Sports Show. He's Robert Lee in his real name, but Robert Sports Show is really on from the NFL YouTube prognosticator page on the YouTube description. So if you want to get a chance, give a shout out to him. My shout out for this week, you can check him out in the description down below, and the rest of the NFL YouTube prognosticator and down there. So give Robert Sports Show a lot of love. He does really good NFL YouTube picks videos, so you can definitely check him out. So anyways, like I said, check him out and the rest of the NFL YouTube prognosticator page down below in the description right down there. But till then, this is Andrew Warren signing off and rock out.